Today on Studio 10, we are with Rob Buffington from homeseekers.net, and here we are in the middle of February-ish, towards the end, I guess. Where are we right now, Rob, when it comes to inventory?
So inventory is still drastically down, and it's continued to be that way over the last year. We just put out market statistics on social media, basically comparing this year to last year. And what we could see, looking at GLAR's stats, is inventory is down from February 2021 to February 2022, supply and demand, right? Prices have gone up, so it's a little bit more difficult for buyers to get into homes at that same purchase price because prices are continuing to rise. Typically in our area it's about 5 to 7% appreciation. We've actually seen about 10 to 12% appreciation year over year. And then the average days on the market has plummeted. Like, I just sold a house in 72 hours in January. That's just very unusual. It was in DeWitt. We had 49 showings in 72 hours. 8 offers, and it sold for about 10% over list. I can't actually say the price because it hasn't closed yet, but about 10% over listing price, which is great for our sellers, right? They were just thrilled.
Now, I know that we're seeing some stats on the TV. You mentioned DeWitt, so we're seeing stats from Clinton County and Eaton County and Ingham County. Is there any difference between the counties, or is this a general consensus for the whole area? Doesn't matter what county you're talking about in the mid-Michigan area of inventory and it being low.
Yeah, I would say the average sale price is going to be different, you know, from Clinton County mainly because DeWitt's there, and DeWitt is a highly desirable area compared to Eaton County. You have Charlotte, a little bit less desirable than maybe DeWitt, so our average sale price is going to be less in Charlotte. Inventory is low across the board. And average days on the market is pretty steady when you look at the Clinton, Eaton versus Ingham. It's pretty you know, basically about the same across
Universal.
the board. Yes.
Do you see any of these numbers drastically changing anytime in the future? Or?
So I just shot a video on this, and basically the feds have said that they're going to hike the rates about 5 times this year, and that's what the video was all about. How does that change buyers' ability to get into a home? Well, as the interest rates rise, it becomes more difficult from a financial standpoint for buyers to afford that same level of home, right? So as interest rates go up, you can basically afford less. What that's going to do from a seller standpoint is it's going to take some of those buyers out of that pool. So I believe it's going to slow the market a little bit depending on how much they rise, right?
Okay. All right. So let's take a look back at last year. It was a big year for you in 2021, right?
It was a phenomenal year. I mean, one thing that COVID has taught us is that people want to be in the space that they want to be in, whether that's for homeschooling or whether that's for people that are working from home. And there's a lot of people making moves. You can work virtually, so a lot of people are moving out of our local area. We had a monumental year. We were number 17 in the U.S. for Berkshire Hathaway as far as small teams, and I attribute it all to our clients, right? Our clients are just loyal. They're great clients, and my team is amazing. Our back-end support staff, they're the ones that have helped us get to those numbers. I mean, I'm leading a great team, so I'm blessed to be able to do that. But it's been phenomenal.
It's just good news, though, for your clients that you're working with such a great team, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So I know we looked back. We can't say too much, but looking forward, you've got some big news coming soon, right?
Yeah, I can't really talk too much about it until the beginning of March, but we're expanding the team, I can say that, and basically our goal is to do that in a method that is a benefit to our clients, right? When I hire an agent, I look at, is this an agent that I would work with? If I were a consumer getting ready to sell my house, would I work with this agent? And we all know if you know, like, and trust them, you're going to work with them. Likability is the biggest key factor in those 3, and I like everyone that I hire, so it's a good fit.
But we're not going to say anything more.
No.
Enough.
Yes,
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, where can people find out more?
Pretty easy, homeseekers.net.
All right, and stay tuned because there is some big news coming from Rob Buffington around March 1st. There's your spoiler. All right, stick around. We've got more fun coming up on Studio 10.